Maxon's texting me if you have one.
I just want to make sure I didn't see him up once.
Okay, we are live.
All right, I'm going to call to order the October 8th, 2025 Evesham Municipal Utilities Authority meeting. Please read the opening statement.
Both adequate and electronic notice of this meeting pursuant to both the Open Public Meetings Act and Emergency Remote Meeting Protocol advised in local finance notice 2020-21 has been given by the office manager of the Evesham Municipal Utilities Authority on February 6, 2025 in the following manner. Number one, email and written notice to the Burlington County Times and the Carrier Post. Number two, posting written notice on the official Evesham EMUA website. Number three, following written notice for the clerks of Evesham and Medford. Written notice was posted at the authority's business address located at 100 Sharp Road, Marlton, New Jersey, 08053 on February 6, 2025. This statement shall be entered into the minutes of this meeting.
Thank you, Mike. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Chris, will you please have a roll call?
Mr. Wilmot,
Here.
Mr. Druss,
Here.
Mr. Kipnis,
Here.
Mr. Sweeney, not present. Mr. Schmidt,
Here.
Mr. Tenza,
Here.
Mr. Waters.
Here. Can we get a vote? I'm sorry, can I have a motion to approve the meeting minutes for the September 3rd, 2025 meeting? So,
Second.
does anyone have any comments, questions, additions, or deletions? Seeing none, please call the roll.
Mr. Druss,
Aye.
Mr. Kipnis,
Aye.
Mr. Schmidt,
Aye.
Mr. Tenza,
Aye.
Mr. Waters.
Aye. Public comment. Sir, would you like to speak?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm going to close the public comment. Resolution 2025-95, payment of bills. Can I have a motion, please?
So moved. Second.
Any questions on the bill list? Seeing none, please call the roll.
Mr. Druss,
Aye.
Mr. Kipnis,
Aye.
Mr. Schmidt,
Aye.
Mr. Tenza,
Aye.
Mr. Waters.
Aye. Resolution 2025-96, refunds, credits, and cancellations. Can I have a motion, please?
So moved. Second.
Anybody have any questions on this agenda? Seeing none, please call the roll.
Mr. Druss,
Aye.
Mr. Kipnis,
Aye.
Mr. Schmidt,
Aye.
Mr. Tenza,
Aye.
Mr. Waters.
Aye. Resolution 2025-97 authorizes contracts with certain state-approved contract vendors for contracting units to WW Granger Incorporated, an amount not to exceed $75,000. Can I have a motion, please?
So moved. Second.
Laura, Jim, has this one.
Yeah.
So, our supervisors buy a lot of items, from Granger, a lot of parts and supplies. So, aggregate does exceed, the bid threshold, so we did get pricing, looked at other cooperative pricing as well as the New Jersey state contract pricing. The New Jersey state contract pricing was the most advantageous. So this would be the purchase supplies for the next fiscal year, not to exceed this.
Okay, does anyone have any questions for Laura?
Or is this 75,000? Is that our budget? For the year?
Yes, yes. We won't exceed it, so we're not exceeding, we're just. What are your expectations that we would spend?
Generally, it's around, it goes up and down, but between 50 and 60, so I did, in case we have a bad year, I did put some extra.
Here's some little things.
Yes.
Idea.
Because it does happen.
Yeah. With the tariffs or something.
Yeah, this year it's a good idea.
Yeah. This should be one, something really, really good.
You don't need to spend that. All right, does anyone have any other questions? Seeing none, please call the roll.
Mr. Druss,
Aye.
Mr. Kipnis,
Aye.
Mr. Schmidt,
Aye.
Mr. Tenza,
Aye.
Mr. Waters.
Aye. Resolution 2025-98 authorizes membership in cooperative pricing agreement with Camden County Educational Services Commission. Can I have a motion, please?
So moved. Second.
So shoot again, Laura.
Sure. So this is just a local, cooperative purchasing program that we can use their contracts with their contract pricing. And it just gives our supervisors some other options for getting goods and services.
Does anybody have any questions for Laura? Yeah, Mike.
Like the very next resolution talks about Bergen as well, is it very similar? It's exactly the same.
It's actually, that's a very standard generic, resolution that's on the, DCA's website.
Okay.
So the back of your question, Mike, is these co-ops are growing. And they're supposed to be advantageous for authorities and purchasers like ourselves. The DCA just put out a brief about how we have to kind of test ourselves from time to time and go to other co-ops to make sure that we are definitely getting the best rates for our ratepayers.
Okay. Thank you.
So the more we're involved in, it kind of gives us better options.
Okay, any other questions? Seeing none, please call the roll.
Mr. Truss,
Aye.
Mr. Kipnis,
Aye.
Mr. Sweeney. Oh, Mr. Schmidt,
Aye.
Mr. Tenza,
Aye.
Mr. Walker.
Aye. Resolution 2025-99 authorizes membership in New Jersey Cooperative Purchasing Alliance number CK04 with the County of Bergen. Can I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Does anybody have any questions since? Got them answered? All right, please call the roll.
Mr. Truss,
Aye.
Mr. Kipnis,
Aye.
Mr. Schmidt.
Aye.
Mr. Tenza.
Aye.
Mr. Waters.
Aye. Resolution 2025-100, authorization to terminate authority from all participation within this New Jersey State Health Benefits Plan for medical and prescription insurance coverage. Can I have a motion, please?
So moved. Second.
Laura, you.
So last month, Cornerstone, our broker, they did present alternative insurance plan. So this will terminate our coverage through the state health benefit plan. As you're all aware, for the local government, the premium increase in January will be 37%. So we are leaving this plan for, this will be a different plan, same benefits, but
Less of an increase.
That's
Savings 16 roughly.
Laura, just one question, is it effective January 1st or is it 60 days from that notice?
It'll be January 1st, but the
Okay.
state does require at least 60 days of notice to terminate our coverage, so we will be sending that in right away, but it does have a January 1st effect.
Any other questions? Please call the roll.
Mr. Truss,
Aye.
Mr. Kipnis.
Aye.
Mr. Schmidt.
Aye.
Mr. Tenza.
Aye.
Mr. Waters.
Aye. Resolution 2025-101, award of a one-year contract under extraordinary unspecifiable service for health and prescription insurance coverage for the authority employees to Amera Health Insurance Company of New Jersey in the amount not to exceed $1,750,000. Can I have a motion, please?
So moved. Second.
We have a
So, yes, so this is, to award the contract to America Health, which is the plan that was presented by Cornerstone to us last month. And, as stated before, the premium increase will be actually saving 16% over what our premium increase would have been if we remained with the state. Level of benefits, that is all the same as what we currently have.
employees for any pushback, any employees on this?
We haven't really, I don't think it's really presented to the employees yet, we will have.
Oh,
So we're meeting with the union tomorrow.
Okay.
I think we closed the gap significantly on them. We have a pretty generous offer for them and I'll keep you posted.
Okay. Any other questions? Seeing none, please call the roll.
Mr. Truss.
Aye.
Mr. Kipnis.
Aye.
Mr. Schmidt.
Aye.
Mr. Tenza.
Aye.
Mr. Waters.
Aye. Executive Director's Report, Deb.
I'm happy to report, since our last meeting, we have not had any violations. However, we've had 3 remain breaks. It was just as recently last week, we had a real doozy, last Thursday. On Kings Grant Drive, it was a 12-inch water main, we had to replace about roughly 25 feet of new main. And then we had one right around the corner of Coventry Circle. We believe that someone might have open the hydrant, cause some kind of issue out there for that kind of. When you have a lateral crack in pipe, usually that's a burst. So something stopped that water from moving, caused a pretty big hammer, caused two big breaks in that area. And it took us quite a long time. Our guys started out repairing it, but we had to bring in our contractor or subcontractor to finish it because we ran into time constraints with our people out there too long with Maggie's Law. So we replaced them with Steve's Lease Company, essentially completed the job for us. Then we had a third one in White Bridge Village, which the condo association hired out and had one of the people do it. We were just there to make sure it was done correctly.
For the one on Kings Grant, is there going to be an investigation into somebody opened a hydrant? Is that something that?
I know Jimmy drove around and took a look. We can't really see. That's just an assumption. When you have something that big, I mean, the crack in the one pipe was 3/4 of this table in linear length. So that's pretty much something was moving, you know, and especially that early in the morning when everything's kind of stagnant, not moving. Somebody took a big draw or somewhere, in our opinion. I mean, we couldn't find it, we can't find it. I know Jimmy loved. And I may even be incorrect with that, but usually when you see them like that, that's what it is. And our guys did a great job all the way up to the point where we had to take them out after 16 hours. That's just the law.
You mean like a large water hammer, like someone turned it on and then shut it off?
Yeah, like maybe someone was using a hydrant, filling up the water truck.
Is anybody paving around that area?
No, I drove through the neighborhood, just whole, first thing I looked for, especially when you had two, one right around the corner of the alley, and so. They were going that hunt and you hope to find a landscaper or, but
Usually the culprits are your paving guy with the water truck or a power washing company. Usually they're your culprits. And sometimes township guys may fill up the street cleaner. We haven't had those issues with them. They kind of got it down bad now.
What about the video cameras? I guess you gotta ask the police for that.
Well, we wouldn't, if they don't catch somebody out there and call us, or no one says, hey, someone's in one of your hydrants,
Yeah,
we're never gonna know.
right.
So yeah, they wouldn't even know where to start, which hydrant it was.
Yeah, it could be anywhere back there.
Oh, right.
It was the age of it.
That's the age of King's Grant, I guess. That was
50 years, 50
Yeah.
years, and it's also scheduled 40 pipe, and it's glued underground, by law, it's not supposed to be put in or glued underground, it should be different, and that's what happened.
Different code today or different?
No, even back then, right, man, it should.
Even back then.
Should not have
It was
been put in.
built as a private development and then
It's supposed to be
later
something.
sold to the authority.
You ought to see the stuff that's buried out there,
Okay.
quite interesting.
Thankfully, when you get this crew, in design right now, actually, I think it's on today's agenda, right?
Yeah.
Advertised to replace it.
Okay.
We did have a small uptick in discolored water throughout the town. We pretty much associate that private hot water usually is, because our guys go out there, our technicians. We don't find or replicate anything that the homeowners are calling for. And everything's well within compliance, but with that being said, starting October 20th, we're doing 24/7 straight hydrant flushing in our community. So hopefully that'll knock that out. And we try to do that twice a year. We have been doing it twice a year for the last few years.
What was that date,
That's the 20th through the 31st. So we'll go around the clock until we complete them all. Usually it takes us about 12 days, 13 days.
Coordinate with the township on that, make sure that give it to work.
Yeah, we put everything out, they know the area, but we'll still get the calls. And we had 2 odor and water complaints and one felt the chlorine was extremely high. She felt like they were had chlorine odor taste for chlorine as well, just above the limits, not really high. And when we were there, we didn't smell anything, and that person said it's not there today. But when we tested again, it was in compliance. And another customer had an odor complaint in a downstairs basement where their toilet was practically dry, so they're getting feedback from sewer gases. A few of us did go to Chicago. We came back. We learned a lot of new things. We picked up on some new AI learning. We saw some equipment that we might like to implement, replace it in our authority. Things like analyzers, chlorine analyzers that are more modern than what we were used to. Maybe a conveyor belt to get rid of the sludge pump, the swing pump out there. We also participated in the annual harvest festival, where we, I don't know if you folks took part. But we had some new giveaways. We have the usual giveaway, we have the seed and the compost. But we got some frisbees and some rubber ducks for the kids and the younger guys out there, so we're trying to get more involved, a little more community, engagement. I want to get more on top of that and be more involved with it.
The plant and the
Thank you, Gordon.
compost and the rubber duck were much appreciated with our grandson.
Good.
Yeah,
So
we're
we're
support, Jeff. I mean,
Thank you.
I was there for about 45 minutes helping out and people come to us because they like what they got.
Yeah.
And I was just blown away by it. It was great. It really was.
Yeah, and if it's a light year, we've had light years where we take seed back, all the schools, and we'll get like, first kindergarten graders, we'll go out and play some projects and take 2 bags. Take them.
It was great. It was really wonderful to see.
And we did the same thing on Saturday. We participated in Touch a Truck where we sent an employee out there with our grain truck with a small loader on the back that the kids can engage with and take a look at. And
He said he had the
questions.
longest line.
what's that?
He
Yeah.
said he had the longest line, yeah. He said he couldn't even get it out of lunch. Really did love it.
Just want to touch base. One last thing is, we want to do a ribbon cutting. We have the building all secure over there now. Looking to do maybe sometime next week or the following week. I'll have Christine send an invite out to, what's best for you guys. And we want to get something small, coffee, some orders. If you guys are open to hot dogs, hamburgers, we'll put the invite out to council and everybody else. And then those who want to come, we'll get a little, we'll get a list and we'll decide what we want to bring in. Are you guys opposed to anything like or soft pretzels or hot dogs, hamburgers, or the whole gamut? What do you think?
Mind if I bring in some Impossible Burgers?
Whatever you want. I'm sure it'll be your friend.
Yeah, it's fine, whatever you want to do, whatever you think is.
I'll leave it up to Chef Jim.
Oh.
I'll take a non-impossible.
All right.
That's all I have. It's been relatively quiet. Seems though, as soon as we come up on our meetings, we have a woodworking break, it's like, go figure. Everything's been good, thank you.
Well, thank you, Jeff, we appreciate the report. Engineers report, Wayne.
Yes, thank you. Southside water storage tank. I had some conversations with Jeff, apparently the township's looking to buy the property or take over the property from the developer out there. We want to make sure we can carve out a little piece for the storage tank. So I'll keep you posted as that moves along. Route 70 water main punch list. It's it remains, but the contractor says they're gonna start tomorrow to finish that up. Elmwood Storage Building, a very small punch list remains on that. Nothing new on well 6. Elmwood UV, the manufacturer has promised to deliver the equipment for installation before the end of this month. So if he holds to that, this project will be substantially complete.
You don't sound very confident.
It's not the first delivery.
It has been a few months now that I've had a promise from the manufacturer, and it's getting tiring.
Yes, I can hear it in your voice.
Yeah, yeah, we are on them to move this along. The next 2 water mains, Heritage Village and Cardinal Court, just small punch lists remain. The contractor's gonna finish those up. Sinelli Farm Lift Station, we had a lot of interest from bidders, a lot of questions came in. So we have postponed the bid date until October 29th. So we can get the additional information out to the bidders and give everyone a shot to sharpen their pencil. Elmwood and Wood Stream skate upgrades, they're complete. The Elmwood generator replacement, maybe next month I can ask for authorization to advertise. We're getting pretty close on that. Kings Grant Drive water main. The design is complete. I'm just waiting for the soil boring reports to come in so I can include those in the specs. But if they come in, we can go to bid, so I'll ask for authorization.
Resolution 2025-102, authorizing advertisement for Kings Grant Drive water main replacement. I have a motion.
So moved.
Second.
Any questions for me?
I just on that.
We have to,
Oh,
door public comment.
okay.
This question.
Did you sign in?
Sorry.
Did you sign in by chance?
What?
Did you sign in?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead, Chris, please call the roll.
Mr. Dross,
Aye.
Mr. Kipnis,
Aye.
Mr. Schmidt.
Aye.
Mr. Tenza.
Aye.
Mr. Waters.
Aye.
Okay, well five redevelopment, we had a pre-construction meeting today, but well, the contractor is looking to start, beginning of next month.
Okay,
Well eight, relocation or replacement project, we've decided to split this contract in two sections. And what we're asking for tonight is for the contract, the first of two contracts on this. We've designed the well to be drilled and tested, so you can determine the capacity. That'll be the first contract. The next contract will be to install the piping, purchase a pump that matches the capacity, and install the pump and the electrical equipment for the well. So this will move it along a little faster. We can get DEP permitting going and get the pole in the ground.
okay, resolution 2025-103 authorizing advertisement for well number 8 relocation project. Can I have a motion, please? So moved.
Second.
Anyone have any questions for me? Please call the roll.
Mr. Dross.
Aye.
Mr. Kipnis,
Aye.
Mr. Schmidt.
Aye.
Mr. Tenza.
Aye.
Mr. Waters.
Aye.
And Pine Grove Pump Station, probably another couple months on that. It's in design, it's moving along.
Okay, and a motion to approve S3W3 for the Tox 300 Route 73 Marlton Square Shopping Center. Can I have a motion?
Second.
Wait.
Well, it's detox massages, they're coming to what used to be the Victoria's Secret location.
That's a sign.
Well,
It's a sign.
Is there a sign?
Yeah.
Is it like cupping and stuff like that?
I'm not sure. I didn't get too far into it. Yeah, no, I did, a lot of times I do, but I didn't go that far.
So, what was there before?
It was, Victoria's Secret was divided into 3 storefronts now,
Okay.
and this is going in one of 3. The other 2 have been previously approved for other uses.
And this is the bigger water connector?
It's not a big water connection, no.
It's a new use, so we would.
It's just a change in use, yeah,
Okay,
but there's no new connection fee on this, the water usage.
I know what's involved in toxin.
Yeah, it's massages and, yeah.
Detox.
Yeah.
We're doing towards that.
Report back.
We're back. Next month.
Quality control.
We want a full menu of what to do.
I wonder if leeches are.
On that note,
Mr. Dross,
Aye.
Mr. Kipnis.
Aye.
Mr. Schmidt. Mr. Tenza.
Aye.
Mr. Waters.
Aye. Any final questions for the engineer? Seeing none. Council report.
Sophie.
Sophia.
Oh, sorry, that's okay.
Nothing to.
No, thank you.
All right, public comment. Sir, the question?
Yeah, my name is Rich Maltek. I'm a member of the Kingsgrove Open Space Association Board. I'm on the board, and we have a meeting next week, and I'd like to report back to the community at our board meeting. Sure. What's going on, and one of the things that's coming up was what we were just talking about, is the water replacement line in Kingsgrove Drive. And although we're not looking forward to the interruption we're gonna have, but we're anxious to get that thing done, because the road needs paving. And this has to be done before we do the finished coat of the pavement, so
Sure.
I'd just like to give an update, and anything you can do to help expedite it. The rest of Kingsgrove would greatly
So-
appreciate it.
So that is one of the reasons we're partnering with the township, and we're hoping they're gonna do the outbound lane of paving while the work's being done on the inbound lane. Paving, depending on which entrance you come into.
Oh, can you give me an update when the outbound lane is gonna be paved?
I don't know that, that's on the township side.
Yeah, they have their meeting next week.
And then after we're done, they're gonna come in and pave the other side. We're trying to work together with a lot of
Yeah,
our areas that we feel.
Yeah, they're gonna do one time, hopefully next year too. while you do the other side, and then when you're done, they're gonna come over and do the other side. Am I
Correct,
Yeah, that's my understanding.
correct, yeah, our work will be done and then it'll be coming in and paving behind
So
it.
you're coordinating that, the whole effort with the township.
Correct.
In their work, two
Right.
separate organizations, but,
Yeah, so we have a replacement program and the township has a road program.
okay.
So we have areas where we feel that we need to upgrade our infrastructure. And then we meet with the town and the town tells us where they want to do their upgrades in their infrastructure, meaning roads, curbing, and we try to get them before that. That way we'll have 2 years later, we want to be in there.
Yeah.
And we're not perfect, but we're trying to, both teams are trying to work together to keep the cog rolling.
Is there a contact that I could have with whether it's Wayne yourself or whatever, that I can contact and get an update from time to time, because we have our meetings on a monthly basis, so I can continue reporting back. So I can get feedback from you guys as to when it's gonna be done, I can just keep them informed.
We'll call Jack, that would probably be the best.
Jack?
option.
Yeah, I'll give you a card, yeah.
Yeah, give me your card after me.
Do we have a 10,000 foot kind of eyeball schedule, what you're thinking from when we go out to bids, award, and
It may not start till the early spring because the contractor's not going to want to open pavement. And we wouldn't let them open pavement if we think paving plants are gonna be closed for winter.
Right.
So we can get bids in hand and be all set to go when the weather is conducive to work.
So yeah, the weather's the big conducive factor this time of the year. The other thing is, what are our lead times? Pipe's in pretty good shape right now. We can get pipe, the valving, I can't speak for that. I know that, internally ourselves, we are really backed up with some of the valves and things that we need to get for our stop. So I would imagine contractors are having the same issue. So once they get in there, they usually like to rock and roll, knock it right out. It is a pretty big job. There are a lot of intersections, so all I can ask is, once they get in there and it's done and it's settled, we gotta let it settle for 60 to 90 days before we can pay it, because we don't want it to sink. So it'll be a mess from day one to completion, but if you can just, I mean, I don't mean a mess like this, you know. I say that facetiously, but we're gonna try to keep it as clean as best for everybody there. By any means, if someone has a complaint, needs something needs to be cleaned up, give me a call, we'll get somebody right out there.
So you think it'd be like a gravel?
Gravel,
For
fallout,
90
anything of
days,
that nature.
Which are confident that it's settled enough that you'll pay it.
Correct,
And it'd be, I think you should have said 60 to 90 days that you anticipate that to happen.
correct, from completion.
That's good information. All right.
So they will, you know, they'll trench and they'll trench pave, but it's not gonna be,
Yeah, it's a
top.
porous paving, that'll be in place inside the trench. It's not gonna be a smooth finish paving.
Yeah.
But it'll be brought to the top and we'll make the contractor restore it to the surface if it does settle. So that, you know, if potholes develop, we'll call the contractor out to restore it to level with the coarse paving.
And that's what I hope to be able to do is if I get that communication, we can talk, I can help communicate that information to the residents. So you guys won't get a million calls saying, why is it, why is that, why isn't it? I can try and anticipate it and try to communicate.
still get
it
the
and
calls.
also get your job.
Yeah.
You just need to do
If
it.
there are comments and concerns, we do want the calls.
Yeah.
Yes.
We prefer that they come directly to us so we can answer the questions. I mean, we don't monitor Facebook and all these other things as well, so
Yeah.
it's always good to have people call us directly.
I always like to give people warning and say, this is what you can anticipate. Look out for this, don't be upset, if you have any questions. Give the EMUA a call. Oh, yeah.
And so I know that it's a tight road and there's
Yeah.
a lot of traffic at certain times of the day. But I live in country farms now and they just finished doing that. And it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you gotta let it settle for whatever, 60, 90 days.
Yeah.
So it's rough, but it's, you know, navigable.
Yeah.
And, but now it's really nice.
As you know, Kingston has a big horseshoe loop, and we did the other side, few years ago.
Right.
It was, and everybody's saying, we're gonna do the other one, the road's a mess, when are you gonna do it? And I don't know, because I'm on the board,
Yeah.
Yeah.
as you guys are, I appreciate what you guys go through with the calls, I get people asking me constantly, when's that gonna get done? And that drove me to come here to find that, get some more information, so.
How many, we're happy to have you.
Yeah, I greatly
Yeah,
appreciate.
we'll put something out,
Thank
you
you.
know. Well, we'll have it on our social media sites as well when we get started,
Okay,
and we'll know that, Wayne and his crew will have a pre-construction meeting, we're gonna have a notice to proceed date. And they have a time frame to finish that in, so it's just not an open ended, it's everything structured, they have to get in there and get done. But usually, once they get in there and they mobilize, they're there until they're completed.
where's it go from where to where?
It starts at Taunton Lake and what's it, Pine?
View. Pine View.
Pine
View. That's right, I'm okay.
Okay,
Just past the dog
I
park.
knew it, Lakeview.
Pine
I
View.
knew, okay. Just a side note, do you know what's happening with the Taunton Lake Road renovation? It's a county job, but I don't think it has any impact on you guys.
It originally was on us, but the county took it over, thankfully, but, I can't speak for that now.
Yeah, that's what I thought. All right,
Do you have any other questions?
no, that's it, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I just had a quick question. So once the project starts, say April next year, how long would it go? How long was that, is that
Well,
project?
we've got about 6,400 feet.
It's big.
Yeah,
Over a
so, yeah, it's gonna be over a month.
One month,
Yeah,
Plus-
maybe two, yeah.
and then plus the waiting.
And then they come back and pave.
So you're probably like a 4 to 6 month project.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, good point.
Once we go out to bid, what is it, 30-day review? Bid?
Well, yeah, we'll go out to bid. We'll take the bids in about a month after we go out. And then, once it's awarded, we issue a notice to proceed to the contractor about a week or two later. And from that starts his clock on. We'll probably give him 180 days to finish, but some of that time will be eaten up with shop drawing reviews as they show us what materials they're planning to use.
Procurement, so, no contractor knows they have the job, so that day they get the job awarded. They're gonna start ordering and seeing where their backlogs are and going to their distributors. You'll see pipe show up on site and then you'll know it's getting close and you'll see a machine come in and you're like, oh, there they go. And
Well, we can invite you to a pre-construction meeting.
Well, that'd be great.
Yeah.
That'd be it. So I'll get your contact information
Yes.
and we'll
Mhm.
open up dialogue.
Okay, I'm gonna close public comment. Board comments, Byron, you wanna lead us off?
Yeah, the harvest fest was great. And the planting pit, Chris Vandenberg, had a rubber duck and the football. It was really cool. It was really cool. And our grandson, got to play with it. He still is playing with the rubber duck. He's got lots of toys, but and we can't wait to do the plant. And I think that's really great.
Thank you.
Oh, and I'm sorry, or it was a great job on the whole insurance thing. That must have been a lot.
All right, Lou?
Yeah, I said it before, I'll say it again, the team you had out there, they were good, they were personable. Jordan will attest, we had a complaint, so to speak, out there, and Chris, if you're still on, handled it superbly, and he was pretty perturbed, but it all ended up well, I think. And it was great, it was just really great to see the response and to hear people come up, my kids shower too long, I wish they wouldn't shower too long, it's hard to get. I had really good exchange with the public that came up there, I actually enjoyed it quite a bit. So, thanks to the team that was out there, and thank you to our professionals, our union people, and keep up the good work.
Andrew?
It's a great report. Congrats on the health benefits. 16% is probably hundreds of thousands for that type of contract. Best of luck with the implementation and the union. And I was at the Harvest Fest too with my family. We got the flowers, so we're excited. The girls loved it.
Did you introduce your first problem with you?
I
Too fast?
yeah, I try to live low.
Should have been here when I was there.
You didn't want to answer any questions.
I didn't see it, but that's all I have. Thank you.
I had my MUA shirt on and they didn't even put me to work.
You're supposed to volunteer.
You want me to show you that stuff?
Wait, that's.
Just when I go to those comments, I wasn't at Harvest Fest, my wife was, and she came back raving about everything went down. So thank you, all, everyone here tonight, our employees who are listening. Thank you for being here tonight. It's nice to have someone from our great paying base. Thank you, Chris, but that's it.
Okay, George?
As usual, I'd like to thank our local professionals, management, supervision, and operating group. Great work with the new healthcare system, saved us all those dollars. It was very good work. And I'd like to thank the board and the opportunity that I had attending WEFTEC. The learning experience I had is unreal. Meeting different vendors, Jeff introduced me tremendously to different vendors, and seeing hands-on with the new processes and equipment and the valves that we're looking at to purchase. Seeing it hands-on and voting on it, two big different things. But thank you for that opportunity. And that's about it. Have a good one.
Thank you.
All right, well, I didn't make it to Harvest Fest, but I did get good feedback. A lot of people came up to me and told me that they had a chance to stop by the MUA and they got a lot of great stuff and got a chance to talk to you folks. So I appreciate that. Great to see someone from the public come here to our meeting, and welcome. You're always welcome back to come here and answer questions. I want to thank our executive staff for the great job that they've done. Laura, great job, and Jeff on the health benefits and getting us some savings. All of our professionals, welcome Sophia, but remain always good to see you. Our management staff, our employees, everybody's doing a fantastic job, and we appreciate the job you all do to make this the best MUA in New Jersey. So our next meeting is Wednesday, November 5th, at 7 p.m. Can I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
All in favor?
No.
Aye. Meeting closed.
You know, I you are good. I just, I was satisfied.
Thanks, everybody. See ya.
Yeah.